This conference will now be recorded.
Today's session. So in the last session of the Django, we were discuss about dynamic URL concept. But in this session, I'm going to discuss a very important topic in entire Django, that is state management technique in Django. So what is state management? How to work with the state management techniques we'll see today. So first of all, just try to understand the concept here. What is exactly state management? How it will work in real time? State management in Django. Here, state indicates it might be user state or total web page state or application state. So state means it might be user state or application state or web page state. So user state is nothing but just for storing the user credentials like username and password, so or any other user details some particular period of time we can store somewhere. And application state or web page state means while working with application or web page, that web page information we are going to store somewhere, that is called web page state. But the question is why we need to store the user details. What is the advantage? Okay, why we need to store the web page details? While doing any transaction, we need to save some details for a particular period of time. Why it is required? I'll tell you first basic examples. Okay, so state management techniques, what are the techniques and how to work with that. Okay, generally that state management techniques are mainly three state management techniques are there here. One is cookies, next one is session, next one is cache mechanism is there. These three are our topics of state management: cookies, session, cache. Okay, yeah. So first example I will tell you. So what is the advantage of state management? So suppose here I am opening here gmail.com website. So I'm just going to click on Gmail. Once I click on Gmail, so look at this. When I sign out here, automatically just sign out. I'm going to do sign out. So for the first time when we open gmail.com, so it will ask what actually user ID and password. But the first time when we ask Gmail, when we open gmail.com, it will ask username and password. So let's see this, that username and password I'm going to enter. So Gmail, this is mail ID and password also is asking like password. Once I enter, we got here mail. Okay, yes. So I'm not going to sign out here. Just I'm going to close the browser window. Again, try to open Gmail. So will it ask any username and password again, or directly it is opening? So it's directly opening. Why? Because this is cookies. Cookies are going to work internal. Let me sign out now. After sign out, cookies are deleted. Again, when we open Gmail, it will ask username and password like this. This is one of the technique called cookies with sessions. Means what is happening here in the Gmail context. For the first time when we open gmail.com website, first time we have to enter user mail ID and password. That will send to Gmail server. Gmail server can create a session ID for your request, for the first request. That session ID will come and stored into cookies in the browser location. In every browser, cookie storage is there, cookies. So that's what when I don't sign out, next time whenever I open gmail.com, the already available cookie data is there. No? Your details, information is there, session ID through. That data will send it to server. Server can recognize your request. Directly it will display your inbox page without asking username and password. So here this is called user state. User state means user details I am able to store somewhere, that is cookies with session in browser side. So while doing any operation or request and response, sometimes if you want to store a user details particular location, then we can go for what actually state management technique. This is one example. Next example I will tell you. Suppose here I'm trying to open flipkart.com website. Flipkart.com website. So flipkart.com website, when I open, I need to choose one product. Any product you can choose. Suppose I'm choosing the product like any mobile device or something. Okay, this mobile device for example. If I click on this mobile device, it will says like all the specifications and all. Okay, yes, a lot of specifications. Okay, fine. This mobile, if you want to buy, so simply what we can do here, click on it. You will be able to see this mobile specifications. After mobile specifications, I'm clicking on buy now. After buy now, I am able to redirect to other pages or not. Other pages means like delivery address, order summary, payment option. After payment options also, it will ask you redirect to banking website or not. Yes. So ultimately here what we are doing, we are moving from one web page to another web page. In the first page, when I select the product like mobile device, that product details need to be hold some particular period of time or not. Otherwise, if product details are going to be loose whenever I redirect to other page, finally you are making payment for which product? If the product is not going to hold for particular period of time while doing transactions, what product you are doing, what product for what product you are making payment. So that's what actually even we are coming from one web page to another web page, product page to payment page to banking page, like that, moving towards other pages. That product details what I selected in the first page, that has to hold some particular period of time. Okay, because of that product only we have to for that product only we have to do payment option. So if you lose that product detail, then your payment for which product? So that's what in real time, while doing any transaction or while moving from one web page to another web page, previous page data should carry forward to next page data should carry forward to next page, like that it is there. That is called web page state. Web page is maintaining some state. State means some particular product details can be hold some particular period of time while doing transactions. This is very important. Okay, so this is one of the technique called state management technique. And other example I will tell you just for understanding the concept now. Suppose some examination result announced by some so and so university like JNTU, Usmania University, like that. Okay, some university announced the examination result. On the day, first day, when they announce the result, many students will hit request to the server for getting their result. But for the first time, whenever the student will enter the hall ticket number and click on submit button, he will get lot of a delay response, because of traffic, network traffic. Many students are trying to get their result on the same day, at same time also sometimes. So server is busy. Only it happened for the first time only when we enter hall ticket number and when we send request to the server. Once we get the response, then we will get delay response for the first time. But have you noticed any time like second time after getting the result also, user uh, students can re-enter hall ticket number and they'll attempt multiple times to get the result. But second time they'll get quick response, no delay. Why? This is also state management technique because of cache mechanism. Cache mechanism, that is. Yes, exactly. First time retrieve from the server. Yes, server is going to be process your request. First time whenever we send request. Next time onwards, the data will retrieve from where? Cache memory. Cache is the temporary memory for the client at server side. So cache memory, your request already processed by server, that requested data present in where? Cache only. Next time when we send request, your request will not be processed again. Rather than your request will be redirected to cache memory only, you should go and collect the data from cache memory, already available data. It's not processed again because of you are the duplicates. You are sending duplicate requests. Yes, second time request, second time onwards, it will not store in the cache memory. It will retrieve the data from cache memory. First time only cache, it will store the data. Okay, because first time why it will be delay means it has to take your request. If server is trying to take request means many of the people are hitting request. No, that's what you will get delay response. Next time request, what will happen? Your request will not be processed server. Directly you can go and collect the data from cache memory. This is about one of the state management techniques. So all these are all situations are working with the state management technique only here. Not only in Django, we are working with the Django web application. That's what I'm speaking about Django point of view. But in any point of view, what I mean to say, in any web applications like .NET, Java, any web application, this cache mechanism, cookies, and sessions are common in every web development. Okay, these are the overview I'm telling you. What scenario will be there in state management? So state means what? The user state or to store user details for particular period of time. Web page state means to store web page information for particular period of time. User state will be there, web page state will be there here. These are the states, state management. So what are the state management techniques are there in Django means cookies, session, and cache. Cookies, we can maintain the state management techniques in web development two sides. One is client side state management technique is possible. Server side state management technique also possible. That means user state or web page state. Do you want to maintain the client side only? Then we can go for cookies. Server side state management techniques, user details and web page details need to store at server side, not client side for security reasons. Go for session and cache. So cookies are what side state management technique? Client side state management technique. Sessions are what side state management technique? Server side state management technique. Here cache also server side state management technique. Server side. So cookies are client side state management technique. Session and cache are server side state management technique. Okay. Yes. First today we'll discuss about cookies only. First we will start with cookies. How to work with cookies, we'll see this. After that we'll go for session and cache mechanism. So point number one, what are cookies? Cookie is a client side state management technique. Cookie is a client side excuse me. Cookie is a client side state management technique. Is a client side state management technique. Next, cookie is a variable which stores small amount of information. Cookie is a client side state management technique, and cookie is a variable which stores small amount of information. Yes, cookie is a variable which store a small amount of information. And how much information we can able to send through cookie means only limited capacity, like 4096 bytes of information we can send. Using cookie, we can send only 4096 bytes of information here. 4096 bytes of information. We can send the data from one web page to another by using cookies. We can send the data from one web page to another by using cookies. But cookies can store maximum 4096 bytes of information or 4 KB information. Cookies can store the data max 4096 bytes of information or 4 KB information. We can say that 4 KB information. 4 KB information. 4096 bytes of information or 4 KB information we can say that. This is cookie. Okay. So these are the basic points related to cookie. Cookie can store maximum of 4096 bytes or 4KB, including URL address. Including URL address means on whenever we send request and in the URL address, lot of data will be generated. The total characters 4096 or 4KB information only. Okay, 4096 bytes of information or 4KB information will store cookies. Now cookie will store the data. Cookie will store the data in plain text format. Yes, cookie will store the data in plain text format. Plain text format only it will store. That means string format, sir. That is string format. So everybody can go to the cookie location. They can able to see the cookie data clearly. Not everything. So that's what cookie is not as secure. Okay. So instead of this, if you feel it is not secure for your request and response, just go for sessions also, not a problem. So cookie is a client-side state management technique. Cookie is a variable. It's a it stores small amount of information within it. We can send the data from one web page to another web page by using cookies. And cookies can store the data maximum 4096 or 4KB information. Cookie will store the data in plain text format, that is string format. So cookie is a domain based, one more thing. Cookie is a domain based, domain based. Because for uh, every cookie will know for which website it has been created. Okay, every cookie, every cookie will know, every cookie will know for which website it has been created, which website has been created. Yes. So cookies no clear cut idea is that cookies are created for which website. They know very well for that website only they can work. For example, you are working with Gmail, so you are creating for Gmail, that cookie will work for Gmail only. And most important thing is for single website, single browser, single browser, single website and single browser will allow maximum 20 cookies. Will allow maximum how many cookies, 20 cookies only it will allow, sir. Single website, single browser will allow maximum 20 cookies. For example, in your computer, you have one browser. Through that browser, you are going to open many websites. Okay, but for single website, it will allow what? Only maximum 20 cookies. If 21st cookie created, oldest cookie will be deleted. That is the case. And for multiple browsers, look at this. For multiple websites, for multiple websites, for multiple website, multiple browsers, multiple browsers, multiple browsers will allow maximum 200 cookies altogether. In your computer, how many browsers are there? Through that, how many websites you are opening? For all combinedly, for multiple website, multiple browsers, maximum 200 cookies. If 200 first cookie created, then oldest cookie will be deleted automatically. So these are all cookie basic information, important related point. Now there are two types of cookies are there, types of cookies. One is in-memory cookie, next one is persistent cookie. Look at this, in-memory cookie. In-memory cookie, one is in-memory cookie, next persistent cookie. Persistent cookie, persistent cookie. So simple difference. In-memory cookie means these cookies are stored in the browser memory. But important point is very important point I'm telling you. As I said that cookie is a client-side state management technique, but most of the students thinks that cookie created by client. No, cookie is created by server and maintained by browser. Means maintained by browser, stored at client side. Client side only this is. Browser side means client side only. This is important point, sir. Strictly remember. Cookie is created by who? Server. And maintained by what? Browser. That means for the first time when we are sending request, okay, your request will be treated as a new request. And once your request is processed by server, so then automatically cookie will be created for your request. That cookie, while coming response, cookie data also will come and stored into browser memory. So in your browser, cookie location is there, every browser. I'll show you. Next time, whenever we send request to the server, the cookie data will collect and send request to the server. So server can recognize your request by using cookie data only. So this is good. This is what happened. But look at this. There are two types of cookies I said, in-memory cookie and persistent cookie. So what is in-memory cookie? In-memory cookie means these cookies will store in browser memory. As soon as when we close the browser window of the website, these cookies will be deleted automatically because this in-memory cookies don't have any expiration date and time. But when it comes to persistent cookie, these cookies are having expiration date and time. Even when we close the browser window of the website, these cookies will remain stored in the browser memory according to time period. How much time if you are providing for this, that time only it will be there. In that time, below that time, how many times you are sending request, these cookies will help you to send request and response from the server. So in-memory cookies are automatically delete when we close the browser window of the website. And persistent cookies, even when we close the browser window of the website, then that cookies will be remain stored in the browser memory according to your time interval. How much time do you want? You can set it, not a problem. Once even this persistent cookies also, for example, you set 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour time is over. After time is over, once date and time is expired, these cookies also will delete automatically. Okay, yes. So what are the disadvantage of cookie means? It will store the data in plain text format. So everybody can able to see the cookie data by going to browser location, and data is not secured. Anyone can see the cookie data and anyone can remove the cookie data also. Cookie can be deleted by easily by the user by going to directly cookie location. And also cookie can send the data maximum one page to another page, 4 KB information only, that is limited capacity. These are the disadvantage you can observe. Advantage means what? Easy to implement. Cookies can be implemented easily, and the cookies no server resources are required. Server resources are not required. Only client resources are enough. Okay. Yes. Now let's see this practical implementation. But before going to do practical implementation, what I am trying to do, I need to give some important method for creating cookies. So there is a method called set underscore cookie method is there. This method is used to create cookies only. This method is used to set or create cookies. Set or create cookies only. This method is used to set or create cookies. What is the syntax means? Simple. To create cookies in HTTP cookie class is required, but we are using HTTP response. Automatically HTTP cookie class also will be there. So now here I am trying to do HTTP cookie, create a cookie, HTTP cookie dot set cookie, set underscore cookie. Make sure that while setting the cookie, you have to provide key and value. Key comma value I'm taking. Here key is the cookie name, value is the cookie data. So this is the name of the cookie. Key means name of the cookie. Value means this will set the value for the cookie. This will store on the client's computer this value. And name and value are required to set cookie compulsory. Suppose if you want to read the cookie, so reading the data by using cookie, reading the cookie data, just reading the cookie data. How to read the cookie data? Yes, syntax is this one, sir. Syntax. Request dot cookies. It's capital letter of to read cookie compulsory. What is required? Key is required, sir. Without key, we cannot read cookie. These two syntaxes are enough to work with cookies clearly, sir. Okay, so request dot cookies key, and now you can see HTTP cookie or response dot set cookie. Any one we can use key comma values. So let's see the practical implementation step by step. So I'm trying to create a new application, cookie application I'm trying to create. First, let's go to terminal and activate the virtual environment. My env slash scripts slash activate. Now activated virtual environment. Let's create a new application. Python space manage.py start app. So I'm creating application name is cookie app. Once we create cookie app, you have to include that cookie app into settings.py. Now you can see here I'm using cookie app here. After that, you just close the settings.py and try to focus on cookie app from now onwards. So in this cookie app, I'm trying to go to view section directly. I want to create cookie. To do that, what is required means simple. From Django HTTP import HTTP response. First, I'm trying to create a function set underscore cookie is by function name. It's not a built-in name, sir. Okay, it's your own name. Coming to this request object, and I'm trying to give response equals to HTTP response. First, we have to set the cookie. So first, I'm going to give normal response. Just I'm going to display this into web page. Cookie is set. I can say that. After that, how to set the cookie means response dot set cookie method. Key is what actually name. Value is what actually just key and value. Suppose Durga Soft is value. This is the cookie key. This is the cookie value, sir. Okay, I have to, whenever we execute this, I have to return this response. Right. Look at this in this cookie creation. I'm not using any render because I'm not going to send any data to the template. So I'm using normal response, HTTP response. Okay, later we will go with rendering also, how to work with this examples with sending HTML pages. But right now I'm not going to use any HTML page. So here, what is this? Set cookie is our function based view. Okay, response I'm giving normal response. The moment when we execute this, first cookie is set, it will come. After that, you have to go and browser location whether cookie is set or not. You have to check manually. So response dot set cookie. This is the set cookie creation. Set cookie is a method. Key is the name. Value is what Durgasa. I'm going to return response. To execute this one, what is required? URLs are required. Let's see the URLs creation in the application level URLs. URLs.py from Django URLs import path. Okay, from your application name is cookie app import views, and simply what I'm taking URL patterns equals to path. Now you can see views dot what is view name, set cookie is my view name, comma. This URL we have to include into project level URLs also. Let's try to go for project level URLs. So it is settings, sir. You have to go to URLs. So previously I worked with my app 8. Let's give the name of my app 8 here slash. Now I'm working with what actually cookie app. So cookie app don't need to give. Just I'm trying to include application level URLs. Cookie app dot URLs I'm taking. Fine. After that, close the project level URLs and settings and everything. So now I'm going to run the server. But before run the server, just observe here. I want to show you these examples with Microsoft Edge browser so that I can find there easily cookies clearly. That's what I'm going to use Microsoft Edge browser. In your case, for example, if you want to work with the Google Chrome browser also, you can use Google Chrome browser, and there also we can able to manage the cookies. Browser to browser cookie location is somewhat different. So I'm using first Microsoft Edge browser, empty browser I'm opening because I want to clear all basic cookies so that easily you can find easily you can find easily your cookies. This is Microsoft Edge browser, and click on settings here. Right hand side, three dotted line settings are there, and expand this, and there is a settings option. You can click on expand. Now you can see left hand side cookies and site permissions are there, and next manage and delete cookies and site data is there. Click on it and see all site cookies data is there, and you can remove all the cookies, okay, because to identify our own cookie later easily. So this is, let me clear it, let me close this. Now I'm going to start the server. So let's see this, python space manage.py run server. Okay, so run server. So the moment when we run server, python space manage.py run server, and now we can see you will get one link. This link I'm going to copy and paste into Microsoft Edge browser, sir. Edge browser. Okay, in this I'm going to place that link and enter that. So now what is happening? Cookie is set. Whether cookie is set or not, how do we check? Again, you can see, click on this settings option, cookies and site permissions, manage and delete cookies data, see all cookies and site data. Your cookies there, you can see this one cookie is located. Expand this drop down list, 127.0.0.1, it is our cookie. You can expand again, the name is cookie here. Okay, name of the cookies this one, content of the cookies Durgasoft, whatever we have. As I said, that cookies will store the data in which format? Plain text format. Everybody can see the cookie location and can get the data also. Durgasoft domain is what? 127.0.0.1. Path is dot set. Send for accessibility script. But notice this one, when it is created today, Sunday, April 2nd, 2023 at 7:9:23 a.m. But when it will expire, sir, when the browser session ends, it will expire. This type of cookie, what I said, in-memory cookie or not? In-memory cookie means these cookies are don't have any expiration date and time. The moment when we close the browser window of the website, automatically these cookies will be deleted from the browser. Let's see this, whether it is deleted from the browser or not. When I close this browser window of the website, this is mainly, when I close this, the cookie deleted automatically. How do you know that? How do you know that whether that cookie deleted or not? Simply go to empty browser now, empty browser, Microsoft Edge browser. Again, just go to click on this and settings, cookies and site permissions, manage and delete site cookies. See all cookies, there is no cookie available here. Previously it was there, but now this time there is no cookie because it was deleted. So I can minimize this every time, no need to come to this browser location like this, cookies location. Okay, minimize this, I'll work on it. So now you can see this is in-memory cookie. Later we'll discuss persistent cookie also. So how to set time period for the cookie. Okay, yes. But before that, I want to get the cookie value. To get the cookie values, I'm trying to create one more function based view, that is get underscore cookie is the name, any name you can take, request. So where do you want to get the cookie value and stored? Okay. So just I'm taking cookie value, I'm taking cookie value equals to how to request the cookie, request dot cookies of what is the cookie key name. This is important because cookie, you want to get cookie value or cookie data, or cookie data, better cookie data, and key is required. This key I'm using request dot cookies of name, it's a key. Automatically cookie name will collect the data Durgasoft and stored into here. This data we need to send it to response. So how to send this data to the response means simple, return http response. Okay, cookie data is, cookie data is, then plus what, actually cookie data I'm taking, that's it. We are collecting the cookie data by using this request.cookies of name, and we are storing that cookie data here. This cookie data we are passing in the return response. So I need to execute this one also, get cookie. So that's what I'm going to use URL section for this also. So URL section I'm using path, and this time I'm going to use get, and this time I'm going to use set. Names also I can give properly because multiple URLs are there. So views dot what actually get cookie view is there. Now this time you can see when I start server, I'm going to copy this link. Microsoft Edge browser already open. I'm going to new tab, press this. It will wait for your request because set and get is there. Set cookie means this one, sir. You can see this set cookie. Set cookie. Cookie is set. Do you want to get cookie? Yes. Get cookie. Look at this get cookie means cookie data is coming or not. The cookie data is Durgasoft. Sir, whether it is created or not, how do we check? You can go to this tab and refresh it here automatically. Look at this refresh. The cookie is there or not? The cookie is there. 127.0.0.1 name of the cookie, content of the cookie, and even this is also going to be expire when the browser session is going to be ends. Look at this. When the browser session ends, this cookies also will expire. That means what? We don't have any expiration date and time. Okay, fine. Suppose, sir, can we delete forcefully the cookie here? Yes, we can delete cookie, sir. We can see this. That's what cookies are not secured. Everybody can go to the cookie location. They can see the content. They can delete also. Suppose if I delete, okay, again, what I should do here? I have to set this. After setting only, we can able to get or not. Yes, look at this, get. It's okay. Data is coming. But sir, after deleting this cookie, just observe, after deleting this cookie is not there. I'm trying to directly use get only. Is that possible? No, you will get key error because cookie deleted by someone. You are trying to get directly the cookie data. So deleted cookie we cannot get, no? Yes, this is the problem, key error. That means cookie is there, the value will come. Cookie is not there, then value will not come. In that in that context, how to adjust our code means, look at this. In the view section, I strongly recommend to write this comment, this line you can comment it. Because of this line directly, if the key is there, value will come. If the key is not there, you will get key error. So that's what, how to avoid this situation means, simply I can say that cookie data equals to cookie data equals dot, okay, request dot cookies dot what I'm taking, get I'm taking, get cookie key. If cookie key is not there, no cookie data, I can say that. No cookie data, like this. Alternate message I'm doing. Okay, get method we have to use. Yes. So this cookie data equals to request dot cookies dot get method. This method advantage is what? If key is there, you will get value and store here. If there is no cookie available, then it means immediately without showing error, no cookie data, it will display. Got my point? So this is the important. Let's see this again. Restart the server and reopen that into browser with this link. And coming to this here, you can see, go to Microsoft Edge. I'm going to paste it here. Now I'm setting here. Now setting is okay, and you can see this after setting. Is there any setting or not? Yes, setting is there. Cookie is there. Not yes, cookie is there. And here I'm trying to do what actually get. Get is possible or not? Yes, get is possible. Durgasoft. Okay, but now I'm trying to delete the cookie here. When we try to get, what will happen? No error. No cookie data is there. That's it. No cookie data. This is correct way to do this. No cookie data. No cookie data. Okay, the error is gone. If we set the cookie again, it will set the cookie. Look at this, set. After setting, you can also do get data is there, data will come because this cookie setting. But you are deleting all the time cookie here only. Okay, in the browser location. Can't we delete through our program? Yes, we can delete through our program also. How to delete through okay, just I'm trying to create one more view for deleting the cookie. So def tell underscore cookie. It's a name of the method. That's it, name of the functions. Tell underscore cookie. To delete the cookie. So we can also delete the cookie. So now response I'm taking response object equals to how to delete a cookie in the sense simple way. Uh, if you want to delete the cookie, just a moment. Just a moment. How to delete the cookie? Delete cookie is there. Cookie name is there. Return response. That's it. Oh, yes. Response equals to what I'm trying to do. Just HTTP response I'm taking is deleted. Message I have to do. How to do delete cookie is there. Delete cookie and cookie deletion purpose compulsory key is required and return response. That's it. So through program, this is delete cookie is what actually a function based view. Response I'm sending cookie is deleted after deleting, and who will delete response dot delete cookie of name only. This name will be deleted. So let's set the URL also for this delete cookie path, and now you can see tell use dot what cookie tell cookie here. So now we are three function based views are there: set cookie, get cookie, tell cookie. You can do setting the cookie, getting the cookie, delete the cookie, all the things in the runtime only. No need to go to browser and directly click on the delete button for deleting the cookie. Okay, let's restart the server now. Now you can see here this one. I'm copying this link. Go to Microsoft Edge browser. So we are into here. Let's paste it and set the cookie. We are setting the cookie and we are getting the cookie. Look at this, getting the cookie Durga Saab. But look at this here. Cookie is there or not? Yes, cookie is there. But I am not going to delete the cookie like this in the browser memory. I am deleting the cookie from here only. Look at this. Delete the cookie. Do you know cookie deleted or not? Again, after deleting, try to get this. No cookie data because here deleted automatically. Is there any cookie? No cookie. And if you want to set the cookie again here, you can set the cookie. After that, you can go to this browser tab. You can see setting the cookies there again. I'm not deleting the cookie like this. I'm deleting the cookie directly from here only. Get data. After the del cookie. After cookie deleted, if you no data, no cookie data like this. This is about actually in-memory cookies. The moment when we close the browser window of the website, automatically cookie will be deleted, sir. So in tomorrow's session, we'll discuss persistent cookies also, how to set the time period and all. So this is complete basic information related to cookies. We'll continue from tomorrow, and mostly tomorrow you will get a new link. Okay, this link mails. This link will not work. What you joined today only it is expiring. Tomorrow onwards, I'll send a new link. That link will come again 2 more weeks. Got my point? Yes, 2 more weeks will come that link.